Have you ever discovered a spot where bald eagles soar overhead, thunderous NASCAR engines roar just miles away, and the roots of American democracy still echo in grand marble halls? Welcome to Dover, Delaware, a city so packed with wildlife, history, art, and adrenaline that you'll want to extend your stay. I'm Adam from Destination Deca, and today we're embarking on an unforgettable journey through the top 10 experiences Dover offers, plus 2 secret bonuses that even locals rave about. Get ready to plan your next getaway down to the last detail. In the next 20 minutes, we'll navigate tidal marshes teeming with shorebirds, feel the rumble of concrete banking at 24 degrees, wander through centuries-old estates where founding fathers shaped a nation, and even sneak in some retail therapy at a bygone-era flea market. Whether you're arriving by kayak, car, or combat cargo plane, Dover delivers surprises around every corner. I'll share the best times to visit, insider trip tips, must-see highlights within each attraction, and fun facts you won't find on any postcard. Buckle up, our adventure begins now. Number 10. Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge. Nestled 15 miles northeast of downtown Dover, Bombay Hook spans over 16,000 acres of tidal salt marsh, freshwater pools, and woodlands. Established in 1937 to protect migrating waterfowl, this refuge now hosts more than 90 species of shorebirds, from elegant sandpipers to flamboyant canvasbacks. Early morning on the 3-mile wildlife drive, you can spot flocks of snow geese numbering in the tens of thousands, their pinkish plumage glowing at sunrise. If you time your visit for spring or fall migration, don't miss the observation tower overlooking Shipwash Pond, where you might glimpse a peregrine falcon stooping at 200 miles per hour. Trip tip. The refuge opens at sunrise, so set your alarm, bring binoculars and a telephoto lens, and pack a thermos of coffee. Wear waterproof boots if you plan to explore the Huckins Pond Trail. It can get soggy after a heavy tide. Number 9. Dover Motor Speedway. Just a 10-minute drive south, you'll find Dover Motor Speedway, affectionately called the Monster Mile. Since its 1969 debut, this 1-mile, concrete-surfaced oval has challenged legends from Richard Petty to Jimmy Johnson. With turns banked at 24 degrees, cars hit speeds over 160 miles per hour, carving clouds of concrete dust into the air. Beyond race day thrills, the Speedway offers behind-the-scenes pit tours, where you can handle a NASCAR tire and hear the roar of engines being tuned. Special fun fact: the track originally had asphalt pavement before switching to concrete in 1995 to reduce maintenance. Trip tip: buy tickets directly through Dover's website to bypass resale markups, arrive early to claim best parking near Turn 4 for tailgating, and bring noise-canceling headphones. Those stock cars are loud. Number 8. Air Mobility Command Museum. A short drive down Route 13 leads us to Dover Air Force Base's crown jewel, the Air Mobility Command Museum. Home to more than 50 historic military aircraft, this free museum charts the evolution of U.S. global airlift capacity. Stroll through hangars to see the massive C-5A Galaxy, nicknamed the Beast, and hop into the cockpit of the C-47 Skytrain that dropped paratroopers on D-Day. Volunteers in vintage uniforms host daily tours, recounting stories like the Berlin Airlift of 1948-49, when C-54 Skymasters sustained 2 million West Berliners by delivering coal, food, and medicine. Trip tip: check the museum's calendar for cockpit climb-ins or flight simulator events. Arrive between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., Wednesday through Saturday, and allow at least 2 hours to wander every hangar. Number 7. Silver Lake Park. Back in the heart of downtown Dover lies a peaceful 64-acre retreat, Silver Lake Park. Originally a mill pond in the 1700s, today it's a hub for paddle boating, fishing, kayaking, and picnics. Rent a single or tandem kayak at the boathouse, then glide past water lilies and listening posts perched atop floating observation decks. The paved 1.8-mile loop trail is perfect for a morning jog or an easy stroll with your dog. Local photographers swear by the sunset panorama from the West Dock, where the golden light shimmers across oak and maple reflections. Trip tip. Weekdays before noon are the quietest. Bring a picnic basket and settle onto the grassy knoll near the playground for views of the clock tower and the Delaware state capitol looming in the distance. Number 6. Biggs Museum of American Art. Just a 5-minute walk from Silver Lake stands the historic 1879 Alfred I. DuPont Mansion, now home to the Biggs Museum of American Art. With over 1,400 works spanning folk art to modern abstraction, this museum highlights artists like Mary Cassatt, Winslow Homer, and local Delmarva artisans. Period rooms transport you to Victorian parlors, complete with original wallpaper patterns and hand-carved mahogany furniture. The museum also hosts rotating exhibitions. On our last visit, a special show on American Impressionism featured paintings loaned from the Smithsonian. Trip tip. Admission is just $5, and guided tours run Thursday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Bring a sketchbook to capture details in the decorative arts gallery, and linger in the sculpture garden on the south lawn where contemporary installations frame the colonial town skyline. Number 5. First State Heritage Park. Dubbed America's only urban park without boundaries, First State Heritage Park is a self-guided walking experience linking 8 historic sites across downtown Dover. Map in hand, or simply download the free smartphone app, then wander from the Old State House, site of Delaware's first state constitution in 1776, to the jail, Hanging Yard, where highwaymen once awaited trial. Each site features interpretive panels and costumed storytellers. Fun fact: Delaware was the first of the original 13 colonies to ratify the Constitution on December 7, 1787, earning its motto as the first state. Trip tip. Plan 2 to 3 hours to complete the loop, and pop into the Visitor Center on US Route 13 for a complimentary cup of locally roasted coffee and historic photographs you can't find online. Number 4. John Dickinson Plantation. Travel 8 miles north of the city to Poplar Hall, the plantation home of John Dickinson, known as the penman of the Revolution. Born in 1732, Dickinson authored the influential Letters from a Farmer in Pennsylvania, arguing for colonial rights. His Georgian-style farmhouse still stands with original timber beams and period furnishings. Costumed interpreters demonstrate 18th-century crafts like candle dipping, blacksmithing, and open hearth cooking. During harvest season, staff harvest heirloom crops, field peas, corn, and wheat, exactly as his family did in the 1760s. Trip tip. Attend the Pancake Breakfast fundraiser each spring, where volunteers flip 500 pancakes over a wood-fired hearth. It's a delicious way to taste living history. Number 3. Spence's Bazaar. Head south for a change of pace to Spence's Bazaar, Delaware's largest flea market since 1957. Stretching over a mile of aisles and more than 200 vendors, you'll find antique furniture, vintage vinyl, handcrafted jewelry, and fresh produce. Local lore has it that a hidden pocket watch from the 1800s once sold for $4. By noon on Saturdays, the best finds vanish, so aim to arrive at opening, 6 a.m. on Saturdays, 7 a.m. on Sundays, from April through September. Trip tip. Bring folding chairs, bottled water, and small bills for easier haggling. Set aside an hour for the Central Food Court where food trucks serve crab pretzels and chicken bone, Delaware's answer to jambalaya. Number 2. Delaware Legislative Hall. Back in downtown Dover, step into the grandeur of Legislative Hall, completed in 1933 in a refined neo-Georgian style. Tour the Senate chamber with its dark walnut-paneled walls, the House chamber lit by skylights, and the elegant rotunda featuring murals depicting Delaware's first 300 years. Docent-led tours run Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Check online to reserve your spot. Fun fact: the building's copper-clad dome was modeled after Philadelphia's Independence Hall. Trip tip: if you time your visit with a legislative session, you can observe live debate from the public gallery, an inspiring glimpse of democracy in action. Number 1. Bally's Dover Casino Resort. Our grand finale is Bally's Dover Casino Resort, where slots, table games, live entertainment, and a full-service hotel merge under one roof. Originally Dover Downs when it opened alongside the racetrack in 1969, the property rebranded to Bally's in 2021 after a $50 million renovation. Inside, you'll find 808 slot machines, 25 poker tables, and exclusive high-limit salons. Dining highlights include the Yellow Parrot Bar and Amp Grill for casual American fare and open flame steaks at Dover Prime. After dark, catch national touring acts in the 1,000-seat concert venue. Trip tip: sign up for the Bally Rewards Club for complimentary valet parking, free play credits, and discounted room rates. Bonus spot: 1 Street Jones Reserve at Delaware National Estuarine Research Reserve. Only 5 miles north of Dover, the St. Jones Reserve safeguards 2,600 acres of tidal marsh and upland forests. It's an outdoor classroom for ecology programs, kayak excursions, and bird banding demonstrations. During winter months, keep an eye out for snowy owls and bald eagles feeding on waterfowl. Trip tip: rent a single kayak from the St. Jones Marina and paddle at mid-tide for easy access to the twisting tidal creeks. Bring polarized sunglasses for clearer water views. Bonus spot: 2 Delaware Agricultural Museum and Amp Village. Venture 10 miles west to Middletown and transport yourself back to rural Delaware circa 1890. The Delaware Agricultural Museum and Amp Village showcases living history buildings, a one-room schoolhouse, a blacksmith shop, and a dairy barn, and antique machinery like a 1926 Fordson tractor. Docents demonstrate butter churning and wool carding on weekends. Trip tip: align your visit with the annual Harvest Festival in October, where children can milk a model Holstein and families compete in sack races. If Dover's blend of wildlife, history, art and high-octane thrills has you itching to book your next getaway, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Destination Deca and tap the bell icon so you never miss one of our deep dive travel guides. Drop a comment below telling me which Dover attraction you're adding to your itinerary first, or share your own local secret we should feature next. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for behind-the-scenes shots, real-time tips, and exclusive giveaways. Ready for more adventures? Check out our playlist of East Coast road trips and start planning your ultimate US vacation today.